Hi class, in this lecture we'll discuss the types of lighting, techniques for lighting window displays, and the significant role that lighting plays in the retail environment. The color of light. Lighting is a significant building block in visual merchandising. The proper use of lighting is captivating and draws a person into focus on a particular item. It can influence decision making and entice the consumer to purchase. Visible light is composed of the whole spectrum of colors. On a hot summer day, we have all seen a rainbow of colors emitting from the water in a pool as the sun beams into the water. This rainbow is a spectrum that is broken up into different colors. The color of an object is seen as a result of the object's selective absorption of light rays, meaning if an object is red, all other wavelengths of light are absorbed with the exception of red. Objects that are pure white is a result of all colors in the spectrum being reflected back in equal quantities. Objects that appear pure black is a result of all colors in the spectrum being absorbed. Correlated color temperature, or CCT. This CCT chart is an illustration of the color difference between warm white and cool white. CCT is used to gauge how yellow or blue color of light emitted from a light bulb appears and is measured in Kelvin units on a scale of 2000 K to 6500 K. Color Rendering Index, or CRI, is the measure of how a light source renders color of objects compared to how a reference light source renders the same colors. It is used to compare sources of the same type and CCT. CRI calculation is the difference between each color sample illuminated by the test light source and the reference source. Samples are scored between 0 and 100, with 100 being the best match. The higher the score, the more natural colors appear. An 80 to 100 CRI score is recommended for products to appear more so in their true form. Planning store interior lighting. A store's lighting plan has layers of light, beginning with the general overall illumination of the space down to the accent lighting. General or primary lighting is the base level of illuminating an area, generally emitted from the ceiling by a lighting system such as recessed downlighting. Primary lighting is the first layer of light that subsequent layers are built upon. Accent lights, wall washers, or display highlighting lamps are not part of primary lighting. Retrofitting is the most popular trend in lighting. Retailers are converting their outdated lighting systems to energy-efficient lighting systems such as LED. Fluorescent lighting is the most efficient from the standpoint of initial cost of energy, and length of lamp life. They work well for general or primary lighting because they can be shielded and softened with grids, diffusing panels, and baffles. A baffle is any device used to direct, divert, or disseminate light. Incandescent lighting is no longer trending because retailers are opting for more energy-efficient sources. PAR lights are used for shop interiors. MR16 is a form of incandescent lighting, mostly used as accent or focal lighting. Colors appear truer under MR16 bulbs. HID lighting is very energy efficient. It is best used in areas where the ceiling is at least 15 feet high. Referred to as high bays and low bays, this lighting source is often used in big box stores. Many of the factory stores within the Ontario Mills Mall house the high bay and low bay lighting source. Here's a slideshow that shows you the different type of bulbs, from par lamps to G lamps and showcase lamps. Secondary or accent lighting. Secondary or accent lighting is used to delight, intrigue, and pique the imagination. It makes merchandise appear sharper and more brilliant. The textures are defined and the details are made prominent. Accent lighting should make the viewer's eye focus in on the area being emphasized. Hierarchy is indicated by using variable strengths of light. Key lighting supplies hard accents. It is the stronger light that adds a punch. Field lighting provides a softer and wider distribution of light to smooth shadows. Highlighting produces wide shadows, revealing the intricacies of products. Backlighting intensifies shapes and sizes. It makes an object glow. Uplighting is used to break up or divide spaces. It causes a dramatic effect. Branding with light. Lighting is one of the most effective ways to project a distinctive and recognizable brand presence. Retailers like Hollister use lighting as a branding technique. Hollister is known for their dark environment of the interior of their store. The brightest amount of light that is used in Hollister is used to focus on the merchandise. Their use of spotlighting makes the merchandise pop. Colored lights and filters. Colored lights can be mixed just as any primary color can. This creates new color effects. The primary colors of light are RGB, or red, green, and blue. White light is created by mixing RGB. Magenta is created by mixing red and blue light. Secondary colors are magenta, cyan, and amber. Color filters can also be used to mix colors. For example, placing a red filter over a white light on a neutral colored surface will turn that surface red. Planning window lighting. An open back window is one where there is no wall or partition that separates the display window from the rest of the store. Open back windows require strong and bright lighting in the display area to attract and keep the shopper's eye from looking beyond the display and into the store. Only a few sharp spots with the MR16 retrofits and power lighting should be used. Merchandisers should use the chest lighting technique to show off merchandise without lighting the mannequin's face. A closed back window has 3 walls, a floor, and a ceiling. The merchandiser has more opportunity to create lighting effects. Colored lights, filters, and gels can be used to paint or dramatize the background. Here's a few suggestions for using light effectively. Avoid bright white lights directly on the mannequin's face, elbows, or shoes. Use colored light to create settings for merchandise. Light across a display rather than top down. Check window displays lighting at night. Hide electrical wiring and set the timer to turn off lights in the middle of the night to preserve energy. This concludes Chapter 4.